Hey travelers, today we need to talk about the latest Liyue banner, and trust me, you'll want to pay close attention to this one. We're diving deep into whether these characters and weapons are truly worth your precious primogens. And seriously, what is Childe doing here again? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to join our 5 Welkin Moon giveaway at 5,000 subscribers. Just enter your UID and server in the form below, and you'll be all set. Let's get started. Let's break it all down. Starting with Baizhu, he's a top-tier support character. His elemental skill heals your entire team, and his ultimate provides a shield that also restores health. Baizhu excels in elemental reaction teams like Bloom, Hyper Bloom, and Burning setups. His recommended weapons include Prototype Amber and Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayers, both of which enhance his healing and team utility. Ideally, you want to push Baizhu's HP to around 50,000 to maximize his passive effects. Team compositions with Baizhu often include Yelan, Nahida, and Sino for Hyperbloom synergy, or Furina, Kazuha, and Baizhu for sustaining Furina's health-draining mechanics. Speaking of Keqing, she's a solid Electro DPS, but let's be honest, many players pull her by accident losing 50/50s. Still, she has her uses, especially in aggravate teams with Nahida, Fiscal, and Zhongli. Her best artifact set is Thundering Fury for fast reaction chains, and her low energy cost makes rotation smooth. While Keqing's damage potential is decent, she's often overshadowed by newer DPS options. That said, if you like her playstyle and have the right supports, she's definitely worth building. Moving on to Ganyu, this Cryo queen is still a powerhouse. She's best used in freeze teams with Mona, Veni, and Diana, or in melt setups with Bennett, Xianling, and Kazuha. Weapons like Amos Bow, Prototype Crescent, and the Virdescent Hunt are all strong options. Artifact-wise, Blizzard's Strayer dominates freeze teams, while Wanderer's Troop excels for melts. Her constellations boost energy regeneration and elemental resistance shred, making her an even better damage dealer. If you love her charge shot playstyle, Ganyu remains a top-tier pick. And then there's Xiao, the plunge attack specialist. Weapons like Primordial Jade Wing Spear and Blackcliff Pool are fantastic for him, and the Vermilion Hereafter set maximizes his burst damage. Xiao's teams often revolve around supports like Feruzin, Bennett, and Zhongli, but his need for shields and healing can make rotations tricky. He's powerful but requires careful setup, so consider his limitations before pulling. Finally, Childe, this guy is a beast, but building him can be tricky. He scales with Hydro damage bonus and crit stats, making weapons like Rust, Virdescent Hunt, and Polar Star great choices. Heart of Depth remains his best artifact set. Childe's constellations add damage and flexibility, but his most notable feature is buffing normal attack talents for allies. Teams featuring Childe often pair him with Furina and Kazuha to amplify damage output. Despite being an older character, he's still incredibly versatile and hits like a truck when optimized. Now, let's briefly touch on weapons. This banner's weapons are looking extremely powerful, complementing the featured characters perfectly. For example, the Jade Cutter for Xingqiu and Amos Bow for Ganyu are must-haves if you're planning to build these units. Even free-to-play options like Prototype Crescent and Blackcliff Pool provide competitive performance if you're on a budget. Before I go, don't forget about our 3 Welkin Moon giveaway, sponsored by LDShop. To enter, just register using the link in the description and comment your LDShop ID, Genshin UID, and server. So, is this banner worth pulling? It really depends on your team needs. Baizhu and Xingqiu are amazing supports, Keqing is decent but situational, Ganyu remains a reliable Cryo DPS, Xiao offers unique plunge attack gameplay, and Childe continues to deliver explosive Hydro damage. If you're missing any of these roles, this banner has you covered. Ultimately, whether you're looking to expand your roster or upgrade existing teams, this Liyue banner has something for everyone. Just make sure to carefully evaluate your primogen stash and prioritize the characters or weapons that complement your playstyle. Good luck, and may your wishes bring you exactly what you need.